That my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Trust, been taking no loss. We be the hardest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, pretty leash. Where's the love in the streets? For my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, we need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that them gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. Man, you know what's up. You know what's up. You pretend, you don't lie. You don't be gang. You know what's up.
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timber, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Buju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980, Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they...
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Still tired, bro.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing first play is Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Now, these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week.
See, why is he not in a slot? That's so annoying. Marcus Peters in the slot. Imagine that. Imagine that. Do I even want him there? No, I don't. I don't think I'm gonna win there. Sanders and Williams.
And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Me, huh? That's crazy.
Here we go. 2nd and 8. Lance on the option left. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And Lance now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On the return, Jackson.
That's not a horse collar?
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
I might not have time.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Snap comes to Murray at 1. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
That animation is so weird, bro.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
Yeah, 2 linebackers in the field.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Damn, I got thanked.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance.
Ooh,
He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick six.
Oh,
the Cardinals touchdown. So they obviously decline that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
49ers nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Ready. 38. Blue striker. Ready.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
A give running right is Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun now for Lance.
Oh,
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Take it.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
First carry now for Kareem
Hunt.
And
tough.
this one's going to go the wrong way.
Telling me Hollywood Brown blocked that better than Gallup did.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Why did he come inside like that?
Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It's a first down.
Nigga got a little good at on, man.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Man open left side is Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd down and goal. Murray.
Too slow.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Yeah, buddy. You walked into 6.
And
they go walk into 6. That's the problem.
In the red zone at the 17-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That would almost
that time is ball hawk. He almost got it. He's user in blitzes, but I guess he don't know that. He don't know you can't do that.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up.
Both my incompletions are turnover, please. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, speed to speed, man.
The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Quick throw knocked away
let me down.
And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Throwing again, Murray. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. On the counter, Hunt. And this is going to result in losing
two pullers.
Yardage.
They don't block that
back to the 8-yard line.
Okay.
4th down now after a loss of 2. And this one is right through. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Ready up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Gets around him.
Oh, that's bullshit.
There he goes, right side.
And a jet touch pass is just a tackle.
10.
Pretty interesting.
Touchdown, 49ers. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And
haven't hit that in forever.
Down around the 15-yard
What are the odds he
line.
calls?
39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed to play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, bro, come on now, man.
Because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop.
Maybe I got a free-form drag route now.
Secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Murray to air it out again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Finding space at the 40.
Couldn't tackle under the tackle.
He'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series. And they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side.
He's got to fumble one of these,
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Lance going to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
White, blue. Red, yellow.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Lance.
Touchdown!
Elijah Mitchell
From 13 yards out.
And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and through. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray now. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Throwing now is Murray. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A huge play there for Arizona. 52 yards. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Get in there, Gallup.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Gallup with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive,
putting
but
random
this is
fucking
going to wind
streaks on
up
the field.
incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
43 rail.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they fake the handoff.
Yeah, boy.
And he can't find
Nothing good happens out of hurry up, buddy.
And he goes down.
Nothing good happens out of hurry up,
Players
buddy.
combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half from Murray. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Skirt, skirt.
40,
Let's go,
20,
Nate.
10, 5, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Lance. Able to haul it
24 is supposed to trap that fucking quick to the flag.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. Lance now on 1st down. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
I don't understand.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw big.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
And the throw there going to be in.
Same thing happened to CD, huh? Same thing happened to CD in that playoff game. Wide open.
That's not where you want to be.
Now you see
that's so ass, bro.
You go back to the quarterbacks.
Just randomly don't catch the ball.
Would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game,
that's tough.
You should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, if they score here, this one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
The end result, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Murray now on 1st down.
And that nearly
That's the third time he's had a pick with that guy.
It falls down to the ground.
That is the third time he's had a pick with that guy. He's dropped it.
This when he's made the correct reads
I'm getting
all
blessed.
game long and helped stake his team a huge lead.
I am
Running,
getting
passing,
blessed,
he's made
bro.
all the right decisions, but that wasn't the
That's
right
tough,
read on
man.
that one. It falls incomplete.
So
That
after the
is
incompletion
tough. You
on
hate to see
first,
it.
now 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, his Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Definitely step on his ass to
For a
oblivion.
big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he
Step
gets a hit
on
of
his
steam
ass to
going.
oblivion,
And as a
bro.
defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
Oh, man.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Cardinals 52, 49ers 20.
Following the touchdown, here's
That man
McLaughlin
had
to
3
kick
picks
off.
with his user, and they did not give it to him. I think it was bad timing.
This will be a
ball
touchback
one
as
time.
that sails
The
over
other
the
two
end
was
line.
like, the other two was just like, nah, we're not gonna let you catch this one. It's crazy.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
But once again, it's Mitchell.
Ran right into the damn YouTube.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now they'll throw with Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
Why his ass up
Way
there?
there. Losing yardage back
give him
at the
that fuck shit.
43-yard line.
But I mean,
staring
he's
at
got
a
our
3rd and 8.
face.
That last
Let
play
me stop playing
backwards
that
a
way.
yard.
Like, we ain't
Just trying to
completely
check it down.
lucky as fuck
Unfortunately,
it is.
not able to find any yardage on that one.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Track that throw to the flag.
Everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Javon Kinlaw, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Cardinals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Oh, wow.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Got me.
Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
I'll take it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Off of play action, here's Lance. Quick hitter here.
They let him break the tackle, too.
And he is out of bounds here. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on first and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the 49ers are able to claw one back. Extra point splits the uprights. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's pretty wild.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing again on second and 10. Murray got his man there complete to Gallup. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got a man. It's McBride complete.
Trucking.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Murray now to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing again on second down. Murray. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now Murray again.
Swings this out for Hunt.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
They'll give to Hunt here on the option.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They'll run with Hunt on second down.
Ooh.
And he'll take
Tucky,
this
no.
one in
Beep.
for the
Beep,
Arizona
beep, beep.
touchdown.
Kareem Hunt hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cards look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. This one was a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he'll get this one.
See, like, that's what I mean, bro. Like, he's just calling slants and putting a streak to the field. And that's effective offense. Like, what?
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big
put a streak
play,
on the field, man. Yeah.
But he could not pull it in.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And he knocks the ball away.
Ain't even Kittle, man.
Incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Set hunt. Claws red. Blue is striker. Green jack. Hunt.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete.
Three defenders,
convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look.
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35.
Pretty run. It was only a 4-man rush.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he is going to go down.
That's a sack?
Back at the 11-yard line.
All right.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defender.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are closing
this
in
end of their
on
stadium makes everybody look
as
really
they
light.
extend this 4th quarter lead.
Kareem Hunt arms
by
light
McLaughlin
skin
is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And Lance going to throw. He finds Kittle going across the field.
Dog, that is insanity. That is insanity. He broke that too.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spend in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray going up top. And that's Troutman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Zone, bro.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Even with a big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jermaine Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, that one is caught by Hunt. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And
this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Half sacks tonight. Let's go. Half a sack for Bosa. Half a sack. Jesus. Where are you, my guy? It's been ghosts all season, bro.
I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These no ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm biting. Cause it ain't no act in it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like
a 71 physical. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to get him as a scheme fit, man.
Check don't discriminate. Still take the pockets if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way. Only come out with a pay till I say. Heard you wanna be. Don't got a whip. Rag on no petty. Look like when they on your hip. You ain't gonna rip it a pocket. Empty the like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it
the
down.
upgrades for O-line is so awareness and pass by power. Like, come on, bro. Ugh. The disrespect.
Honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm bad. Stop it, cause it ain't no act in it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leave him out like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm out in the shank. I'm low key, but I pop out in blank. It's bun on my knife, I'm trying to look. They do not cover me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you coming if you're under me. I'm with it and Rex and wild. I done text and calls. Run me, that ain't making no sense at all. They bounce like a pet and ball. You never come and make this go stupid, go dumb. Told that boy you gotta pay for some. I sit on no throne, you ain't taking none. You bragging on pants, I make for fun. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times in the he out like a light, call him Ricky.
Man, really got 91 catches.
No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm bad. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie.
He only 8 catches away from his goal. 9 catches away from his. 25 away from the Hollywoods. Ugh. And your team's leading sack leader with a total of 5. Oh, 6.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding it like we knew it all. Not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper. They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone staying with the lip. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, give me pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, let the sound.
He's still 4th? What the fuck? He just threw 6 interceptions in a game. He should be off the list. Oh, fuck. These Chiefs doing, man. 141 yards a game, 26 touchdowns. God damn. Imagine that. Imagine this being the 3rd running back he's just building up to so he can send away.
I saw my dream team, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we
Oh, he only had 69 yards last game. 36 carries, 278 yards, and 4 touchdowns. What? That is insanity. He has the Chiefs, but he's toting. The disrespect.
It's another one. We got another one.
An X-Factor receiver. He barely even using. Automatic energizer, grab and smash. Grab and smash on the Nico is kind of weird. Motherfucker don't even have his second ability slot. His numbers from last season, it was insane, wasn't it? For a low overall player, yeah. 91 catches, 1,600 yards, 19 TDs. That's wild.
Damn, this is the intro. Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, I know how to get it from my ears low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping us. They ain't trying to steal my style.
Fuck you, T. Higgins. Should have been a fucking Cardinal. Bastard. It's all good. I got cheap labor.
Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro. Yes, it's the intro. intro. Damn, this is the intro. Yes, it's the
And look at this. Because he won the Super Bowl at 17-0, he got everybody he wanted in the free agency. He's not even fucking using Gibson at all, bro. That's crazy. That's insane. 23 carries, 12 games. These are probably Sims.
I'm harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my bars on Rubik's Cube.
Crazy insane or insane crazy?
I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me. And my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
These interception totals ain't gonna cut it, man. Ain't sending nobody to the Pro Bowl again. You just don't catch interceptions, man. I mean, we had 2 this game, but wow.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This here rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody.
Man, we're gonna be in the running back soon.
One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
I mean, it's best year so far. Yeah, these last 3 games, terrible, bro. 3.3, 3.1, 3.1. Yikes. What off for the Rams, though?
You only get one shot. You only get one shot.
That's crazy. He did it on 14 carries.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
We got 2 multiple touchdown games. So weird. And they both came against the Niners.
Don't matter. As the teller tatter, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now a better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I'm so iceberg slimmish, shameless, not a blemish. I should have been in prison. No more remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded. Soaking wet.
So up and down, bro.
I'm the man now, ain't I?
No interceptions, 3 interceptions. No interception, 1 interception. 3 interceptions. No interceptions. 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1. Ah, there's that time Nor beat me.
That might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
Am I highest total? No, 528 is.
Get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster than a call NASCAR. My solo no sir, I am not a passer. I will not after any of you fever blistered. I'm the man now. Ain't I? I remember when you lame player hated
Lost by 2 on some fluke. Lost by 3 on some weird shit. Crazy ass 2 interceptions in my last 5 throws or something like that. Early season loss. Okay. Ain't bad, man. Oh. Damn. Take a nap. Yeah, leave it. 1? No, I leave it 12:30. Probably not take a nap. GG's.